Hello and welcome back to Miwuvcraft. I'm going to attempt my own words. I'm going to try and do this one over the course of a week. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. However, it should be noted, I have discovered that I'm not the only one doing pranks. Tosh is the TNT prank master. This is in Robin's space as well. I'm not going to tell Tosh that I am the sign maker just yet. I want to see if she changes her ways before I learn how to escalate. I think, though, it would be intelligent of me to actually build a church near spawn, because then I could use that as the proxy for further pranks. So, the reason I'm running over this way is I know for a fact that there is a second house filled up with TNT. Oh, the TNT is gone. Ask Amy how much more she has left to do on her base, because I don't want to impede on her design. Tosh won't come out this way, so I might be able to do a church in the middle here. I might be able to do terraining for this church. I might actually focus this entire video on the church. The religion of the Miwuvcraft shall forevermore continue to grow. It needs to be on a mountain, or it needs to go up on a hill. I want stained glass of various colours. I think I can make this work. So Amy did not in fact want me building in this space between her and Tosh, which isn't an issue, of the basis that the second location on my idea list allowed far more space than the space between Amy and Tosh would allow. So over here is actually going to be a good place, because I can fix the terrain of this stupid area that is just filled with caves and stuff. And I could go up a little with the terrain and build the church. Editing Arcane here once again. This time I won't include a little tab on the side saying, hey, it's me. No. So, interestingly, I do not have the next sequence of events. In practical use, there would be the beginning process of the terrain in the church right here instead of me. However, that doesn't exist. What we have is I have begun the terrain. I'm cruising along at my own speed, just building and terraining as I do. And it's this next part of the video will just start randomly in the middle of that building session. So, hopefully this removes any confusion in the next 4 seconds. So, progress is coming along swimmingly on this mountain. I don't have the stone for it, because I wasn't prepared for a mountain, but here we go. A mountain is coming along. I don't have much made so far. Currently, I've got the entrance pathway that is, I want to say, halfway completed. Goes up. And here, I'm going to have it wrap around, because I don't want to take up too much space of the church. I could go along the exterior, but then I don't get the option to go high up around the edges in specific locations. I've also come up with a few ideas on what I can do. Up over here, I've decided I'm going to do a bunny statue, because since this is a server of bunnies, let's put a bunny statue here, overlooking the papoga, or whatever, however it's pronounced. I will have to go and have a look at that shortly to figure that bit out. However, I'm going to put a bunny here. I'm thinking I could put bunnies all over this mountain. I could put one up there facing Amy's house, facing towards spawn, which I think would be a pretty decent option. Based off the fact that coming from spawn, you're walking, and if I have a bunny right there, it's like Oh, there's a bunny. What's going on up there? However, I think I will want to find a way to expand the current bunny. I found a YouTube video that taught me that small one, but I think I'm going to want a big one there. However, I may not be able to fit a big one, so I might have to deal with the little one. Or the option is to do a 8x8 attempted pixel art of a face of the god, Miwuvcraft. That's an option. And then bunny nearby. I might stick with that for now. The mountain is growing. It is growing very rapidly. Currently, I am determined. I'm trying not to go too high at the moment on multiple of the edges, because I need to determine how high this middle ground is going to be. The only way for me to figure that out is going to be to get this path up to the bottleneck up the top. I'm going to have some fun with that tree, because I've never done one of this scale, of this design. So the tree, I'm going to want to go up straighter, is going to branch outwards with branches that's going to be leaved up. Sort of like a canopy over this area, which I think would just look really good from this build. And I completely forgot about the cup of milk I had next to me. I drank the cup of water I had, completely forgot that I had pulled out a cup of milk for me to drink while I was building. And I'm thinking this section of the mountain needs to expand over. As you can see, I'm making use of moss blocks. I'm not comfortable with it yet, like some of those exposed sturts need to be in the back layer. And obviously I haven't touched it around here. The issue is I don't have a moss farm yet. Guess what I'm now planning to get? Moss farm. I mean, I've got the bone meal. I've got too much bone meal, and I'll end up with too much moss. An overhang probably isn't a bad idea, actually, up the top there. Okay, that's my prospected bunny. I think I'll build it out of white blocks. So the church will probably end up being a primarily white colour. I think it's time to pull up a chest monster up to the top here. A lot of it is just the same type of design for the path. But I think it's looking quite good at the moment. And I'm covering up the glowstone with moss carpet. So here, I'm going to start to curve it around again and having it run off that direction. And then the height that this reaches will be the height of everything else. I need to decide if this is too long of a gap. No, that gap is fine. However, I do need to sharply turn it inwards now. Do that, I think I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing, but it might mostly be 1 or 2 layers. Whoa, look at you guys all the way down there. Aren't you all hunky-dory hiding all the way down in the far corner of this mountain? You haven't even bothered to come up to me. What makes you think I'm going to come to you? Answer, I'm not coming to you. Find your own way around. You know what, let's see if I can find my shovel, because I'm going to increase the length of this path. I do not have an end chest here. Nearest end chest is the zombie farm. Actually, Amy might have one. I feel like Amy has an ender chest. Knock knock, I'm looking for the ender chest. There it is. However, it is my ender chest that does not have any resources in it because it is hidden in my storage room in my house that I require. It's still quicker to go via the zombie spawner. What makes it quicker to go via zombie spawner? Easy. I'll show you what makes it quicker to go via the zombie spawner as soon as we fall down this massive hole. And somehow we end up in another portal that I never created at all. Nope, it wasn't me. Now we go, wrong way. We go this way. So I need the shovel and the axe, preferably. Fortunia can stay here with the 95 diamond ores. I might break these down in the next episode, because I don't have enough diamonds at all. I might be able to end up with a diamond beacon at this rate. The shovel is a little bit damaged. Hopefully it lasts the length of time I need it for. I might want it out a bit further, but for now, this is just temporary. Currently, the next job is clear out more of these trees before they become lost to time. As in, they'll get hidden below this mountain. I could always set up a beacon here and just mine out the entirety of the underground. That is an option. It might be an entertaining option. I'm sure I'll get a lot of stone from that. Let's grab that beacon. How much does this cover? I think it covers 2. 5 by 5 is 25. I want to be able to cover 2 blocks, I think. Let's plump it here. There we go. I should be able to auto mine everything around here first. Actually, I'm going to need to keep an eye on my shovel, aren't I? Oh, I don't instant mine stone. I wonder why. Maybe I need like a different method. Ooh, there's a visitor. So I need a haste 2 beacon. I don't have the diamonds for haste 2 beacon yet. I might have to make do with an iron. Oh, I instant mined sandstone. That's good to know. There's a lot of mining that's required. The entire base just requires that much. Not even base, is it? The entire structure needs that much stone and dirt just to function. Well, I think I've got the dirt for now. Well, I'm going to have to just mine out more dirt and keep proceeding with the structure of dirt and stone that I'm working on. Thank you for watching this episode. There might be a filler for episode 7 from here, because episode 7 is 2 separate episodes smashed into one. So that'll be fun. Regardless, I'm going to spend some time just digging a hole. Might knock someone in it, but for now, I won't. Have a good rest of your day.